Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. What if I told you that 5 minutes of your time can save a life? When we talk about sustainable life, we usually think about saving the planet. This time, however, I want to talk about saving people. We meet hundreds of thousands of people in our lifetimes. This time, however, we're not going that big. Let's start small, with the students within this school. There are hundreds of kids here, yet some of them feel completely invisible. They sit next to us in class, and they walk past us often. Yet sometimes, nobody talks to them all day. This can become a really big problem. How so? Well, some kids are bullied. I won't ignore that. Some don't have the courage to stand out. Some have problems at home that we don't know about. And some just feel like they don't belong here. Now the thing is, we can't always see who's struggling, can't always tell who needs help, who needs support, and who needs someone to talk to. Social interactions are a vital part of survival, yet a lot of us just don't get enough of it. Social interactions are defined as social encounters where at least two individuals influence each other through verbal and nonverbal behaviors. Dumbing that down a little, it's basically just having a conversation with someone. And remember that 5 minutes of your time can save a life. Loneliness and isolation have negative effects on both our physical and mental health. When somebody feels alone for an extended period of time, they may feel like they're worthless or unwanted, and over time that can lead to an increased amount of stress hormones released by the body. Stress leads to a weakened immune system, higher blood pressure, and sleeping problems. It may seem a little far-fetched, but the truth is, it's already happening in this school. Students who feel left out tend to lose focus easily, zone out or sleep during lessons, and feel too lazy to do anything. 5 minutes of your time can save a life. Based on a study conducted by the University of New Hampshire, prolonged social isolation and loneliness is equivalent to smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Humans are social creatures. And over the time of our evolution, we've learned to work in groups to achieve better results. Working in groups has provided us with protection, support, and resources, aiding in our chances of surviving as a species. And even today, that hasn't changed. In a study of over 47,000 individuals, over 80% of them reported to feeling some degree of loneliness. Those people had a 50.2% predicted probability of depression, which is much higher compared to the 9.7% for those who have reported never feeling lonely. And here's the dangerous part. 60 to 70% of people who die by suicide have a history of significant depression and mood disorder. Loneliness increases risks of depression, and depression is one of the leading causes of suicide. 5 minutes of your time can save a life. Now, we think about saving someone as this big, heroic thing, but the truth is, you don't need flashy superpowers to save a life. So, how do we help them? Is there something easy that we can do? The answer to that question is yes, and it's a very simple solution too. Just talk to them. 5 minutes is enough. 5 minutes to sit with a quiet friend during lunch, 5 minutes to ask, "How are you?" and 5 minutes to hear them out. The quiet ones always have the most to say. 5 minutes of your time can save a life. Every day after school, my parents would ask me, "How was your day?" I could ramble for hours. I admit, I don't talk to too many people, but that's okay. I don't talk to too many people at school, but that's okay because there are others who are willing to listen to the many, many stories I have to tell. It makes me feel wanted, like my stories are important and worth listening to. And did you know that most of the time, a response isn't even necessary? When people have something to say to get off their chest, what they need is for someone to listen. That's it. There's no need for you to play therapist or fear using the wrong words to try and comfort them. It may just be 5 minutes for us, but to them, it might be the only time that somebody cares that day, and it's valuable. 5 minutes of your time can save a life. Talks regarding sustainable life are mostly about saving the planet, recycling, and saving the future. But let me ask you this. What future are we protecting if we don't survive the present? Sustainable life isn't just about nature. It's about people, us as humans, and what we can do to make life better for each other. Oftentimes, we see someone who looks sad and we think someone should help them. This time, however, we should be that someone. Just be brave, walk up to them and ask, "What's going on?" If they don't want to answer, that's completely fine. Give them boundaries. But it's important to note that, oh my God, I forgot. But deep down, I'm sure that they're just glad that somebody noticed. And that is very important. 5 minutes of your time can save a life. In an era where teenagers are self-diagnosing themselves and getting cyberbullied online, the need for guidance is bigger than ever. I'm speaking not just to the parents, but also to the teachers, classmates, and friends of those who may be struggling. Without proper guidance, depressed teenagers now will grow up to become depressed parents in the future. It's an unhealthy cycle that will threaten to repeat if we don't fight to change it. Our small actions today can have a huge impact on our future. Starting tomorrow, I want everyone who walks into this school to look for a person who is alone and talk to them. Give them 5 minutes, because sometimes that's enough to make someone stay. 5 minutes of your time can save a life. My name is Alia Kirana Atmaka. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.